Hello and welcome to day 3 of creating your lifestyle. So you may have noticed that I changed the printables. So I want to dabble in what I created, because the whole thing is I want to just create the very best for you to really dabble into this lifestyle head on and fully committed to it. So I created a bigger workbook. And of course, it's going to have different, like, this is a whole lifestyle. And then once we do this, there's more. So you notice that it has like 8 pages just of lifestyle. And I want you to kind of pair them up. So it's 5 days. So you don't need to take 8 days to create your lifestyle. I want us to have these 21 days in a way that we create magic. So, because we're going to be revamping our lifestyle anyways, adding, taking away, addressing things. So, I feel like it's just 5 days is more than enough for us to really create our dream lifestyle. So, so in the printable, um, I have like 2 printables now, which is great because here's another thing. The more energy you add, the more interaction with your work. Think about when you went to school. When you went to school, the more you studied, the more you focused on your homework, the better your grades, right? I remember even in math, which was like not my forte, I was able to really see the numbers in a whole other way by looking at different teachers to help me, like tutors and stuff, to help teach me what was the easiest way or the format that my mind understood, right? So, we did home life, we did career and financial businesses, and then we were doing health, fitness, and spirituality. Now, in the new principle, you have a section, and I'll share it with you. So you still have the pages that we use, which I always say print extra of those because you could play with it, even though these are numbered. But still, you could, maybe the last one is not. I don't even know. No, they're all numbered. I guess I wanted to number them. But I like this one, and I'll show you why. Lifestyle. I love this one, and this one is number 3, but we're gonna save this one for last, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see how it has a little area here? I want, after these 5 days, for you to take a picture of yourself. I want you to do your hair, if you're a girl, to wear makeup, if you're a guy, trim, shave, whatever makes you feel, you know, what you would look like in this new lifestyle. Now, you may notice that in my videos, on the backboard where I have my money, there's a lot of different pictures of me, and then around me, there's my desires. Those are like my vision boards, right? And I add the things that I want around me because I am the magnet. I'm the creator of my reality. So therefore, the things that I want to bring to me like a magnet, right? So here you want to take a picture of the center point of your lifestyle. Like, what is the most important part of your lifestyle? Like, is it your finances and career? Is it your relationship? Maybe you're, wanting a soulmate relationship. So take a picture of yourself, maybe with a ring. Neville Goddard, in my favorite video that is in my wealth class, and I think it might be in my love class too, because I've listened to that video thousands of times. He talks about, if you want to be married, get yourself a ring, and then you're married, and you believe that you're married, and look at your ring, to remind you. He's like literally saying to physically get a ring. So we're going to be doing things like that during our, you know, 21 days. Um, sorry, 6 weeks. It's more than 21 days. I don't know why I said 21 days. But during the 6 weeks, we're going to be doing physical movement to create the lifestyle that we desire. And there's certain parts of your lifestyle that are more important to you than others. Per se, I'm married. So what's important to me is working on my relationship, having more like holiday fun with my husband. I focus in what is the center? Well, bringing in enough, monetary cash so I could support all my endeavors and all my, my lavish lifestyle. So you are going to address, of course, the most important part of your lifestyle, but you're going to do it as a whole. Because what people don't understand, that is, in order to manifest this or that, you have to take care of yourself. A lot of the time, my main clients are relationship clients, are people, they come to me because they haven't had the best relationships, separation, so they're wanting to reconcile with their beloveds. That's usually my number one. Like 89.9% people want reconciliation. And a lot of us don't understand the reason sometimes relationships come to an end is because you and this person no longer serve each other. You know, sometimes the reconciliation is wonderful, and you come back together. Like me and my husband broke up when we first got married many, 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 many moons ago, and we were not together for months, and he really, really tried really hard to get me back, and eventually I did go back with him. And we've always been working on our relationship, you know and like I said, during this lifestyle, I'm creating a marriage contract where we address different areas of our love life, like more things that I want for myself, because I'm no longer the same person that he married 30 years ago. I'm hormonally different, my body is different, everything's different. I have different dreams, intentions, desires, different things that I want. So, you know, we're coming into kind of a compromise to support each other. So when you create today's energy of, we say, health and fitness and your spirituality, I want you to like look at it like, what is, because this is your spirituality. This class, this scripting class, this is all spirituality, because you're going to be connecting with your higher self. You're going to be connecting with, source energy, the creator's energy, your angels, to really kind of help you hone in on different areas that maybe have not worked, because right now everything is lifestyle, but there's going to be areas in your life that just maybe have not panned out, or haven't worked out for you, so you want to address them. I have a client that, she's been my client for 2 decades, and she's been in 3 serious relationships. She's had already a divorce, and she wants a soulmate relationship, committed relationship. She's eager to start, a family. So she wants to go into that next chapter. So she's taking this year to address herself, to take care of herself. Usually, what people do is they jump on the dating apps or hurry to find whatever person they could find, because they just think that they want a relationship, because they feel like they're in some kind of a hurry. So, what you do when you're in a hurry, you sometimes end up with someone that doesn't value your intentions and desires. So, then this is like when you're waiting, or you're not receiving what you want to receive, or they're not paying attention to you. And she kind of went through that, at a very young age. So she's like, I don't want to go through that again. So she's like, I'm going to focus on myself, take care of myself, and become the magnet. So we're doing soulmate rituals, soulmate altars. So her divine soulmate could come to her in perfect timing, meet her in her synchronized energy and vibration. So she's not out there looking, more like, I'm ready, I'm eager, you know. So we're going to leave this for day 6. So we're going to focus on creating the different areas of our lifestyle. And on day 6, we're going to sit down and kind of create like a little phrase of our lifestyle. So I actually really like this printable because I gave spirituality their whole page. It's almost like I foresaw, that I was going to come across this because spirituality is very important because I feel like spirituality is our foundation. A lot of people say it's mental, but I feel like if we're not spiritually aligned, our mental becomes uh, disoriented and unbalanced, and then so does our physical. So I feel that we start at the spiritual level first. So when you're addressing what your spiritual lifestyle goal is, I want you to think about it, and it doesn't have to be like overwhelming, okay? You don't have to be Daisy that lives a very, crazy spiritual lifestyle every single day. You don't have to meditate every day. Just do the things addressed and catered to who you are. This might mean, I don't know, going to church once a week because you like church. It's kind of your forte. This might mean going to yoga once a week because you enjoy yoga. This might mean taking a class every so often because it makes you feel good and inspires you. This might be your spiritual self. I don't want to overwhelm because the point of creating a lifestyle is to creating it to fit your needs. And let me give you an example because today's health and fitness. So you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, that since COVID, I gained a lot of weight. If you would have noticed videos prior to COVID, way back in 2012, I was very thin. Not very thin because I've always been flamboyant, but 40 pounds less. Anyway, so COVID comes along and shifted me to go home, and I gained a bunch of weight because I've always been very my jobs have always been very hands-on, exercise, up and down, this and that. So even though I'm still very energetic, I'm cleaning, I'm here, I'm running around the house, it is not the same. So I've been talking to Spirit because I've been working on this shift since 2021. And I said to Spirit, okay, so how do I shift the vibration to get rid of these, but not looking at it as 40 pounds. More so let me get rid of 5. So I've done things like buy dresses, and I'm I'm gonna get into this in July or stuff like that. And that didn't work. I still have the dress in my closet. So Spirit's like, Daisy, you are overthinking it and you're beating your ass up. So what you need to do is take little steps, things that you could add into your daily life that feels good. Per se, I don't like going to the gym because there's always people there, and sometimes they annoy me because they don't wear headphones, so their music is loud, and I'm trying to listen to my podcast or listen to my own music, and it's just annoying. So even if I have my earpods on, I can still hear them, and those little things annoy me. Kids are running in and out of the gym, and you hear the door slamming. It's just a lot of little things that annoy me. So I love walking in nature. So I started with once a week. My husband is great. My husband goes walking every single day. Even if he comes home from work tired, his willpower is amazing. He goes out there, he enjoys it, you know. So I'm escalating to the point where I'm going twice a week, and to get to the point that it just feels very natural to me. And then I'm shifting the way I eat. Because, if you guys follow me, you know that I absolutely love my coffee with caramel. And caramel has a lot of sugar. So, what I've been doing is cutting a little bit on the caramel because I'm not taking it away. I enjoy my caramel. But making it so, which is not so much that it interferes with my getting rid of the excess, fat that doesn't belong in my body. And carbs, because carbs is nothing, but I love my carbs. I love my bread. So if you watch Weight Watchers and stuff like that, they're saying that you could have 1 carb a day and it won't interfere with and I've already been noticing significant changes. Another thing is I don't overwhelm myself. I won't weigh myself every day. I don't, what I start to notice is in my clothes, how they feel a little looser, and that feels good. Because if you get on a scale as a woman, we have water, we have bloating, and then sometimes it's not really fat that's addressing on the scale, it's more the excess water that your body hasn't got rid of. So there's just like a lot of things. So I will like weigh myself once a month and be like, oh, that's awesome. And I'll write it down in my fitness journal or in my journal, be like, hey, kudos to me. I am weighing this much. And that feels really good. But I notice it so much more in my clothes, and that makes me feel really, really good. So today you are going to script about your spirituality and your health and fitness. And why did I connect those two? First is because when I'm walking in nature and I'm doing my fitness, I'm also listening to podcasts, and I'm listening to high frequency music like the ones that I always have in the background. Or I'm sometimes talking to spirit, like sometimes spirit like, girl, take off your headphones, we need to talk. And I connect more with spirit through my nature walks or through meditation or, you know, stuff like that. And it feels really, really, really good. So I feel like that energy, you know, spirit kind of put it together a few days ago. And but maybe for you it's not that. Maybe for you you're like a health guru. You know, you're like all about your body mass and health, and you know, I follow so many people that I'm just like, oh my god, you're so awesome. And I love to see that. It inspires me. But it's not me, you know? So you have to find your stuff. You know, what makes you happy. Another form of fitness that I do is called spiritual dancing. So it's when I do a lot of movement with my hands, and I put on like certain musics like Enya and Florence and the Machine, like just a lot of really spiritual music that I love and that I kind of like I feel, and I move my body, and that is not only exercise but it's spirituality. So today I want you to use movement. So yes, you're going to script about your lifestyle, right? But very little. You can say, I'm super grateful that I weigh in this. I'm super grateful that my body looks like that. Just like little things that you want. Or I'm super grateful that I bought this adorable teeny weeny bikini and I look awesome in it. Or my pants are a size whatever. Um, that I wore this beautiful dress for Valentine's Day or for my anniversary. Whatever makes you happy. But the exercise for today's energy is to focus on your fitness. Take a picture of your fitness. This could be you in your cute yoga outfit or your biking outfit, or it could be you in a meditation pose. You know, whatever you feel defines your fitness. I want you to take a picture of that, but of yourself. Remember, this is for you. This is not for anybody else to see. And then I want you all around that picture to write positive affirmations about yourself and your body. Here's a positive affirmation for me that has come from people. So lately, I've been telling a lot of people that I'm 50 because I am 49, and they freak out because they're like, you don't look like you're 50. All right. I've always been the type of person that age doesn't really matter to me. I've never been the type like, oh my god, I'm this age, I gotta do this. It just never been my thing. I've always felt very mature. You know, I think it's because since I was treated like such a child, because I started as a child, you know, I was a grown up by the age of 12, was married by the age of 15. So I feel like I was like a grown up. So I've been always very mature. And now I'm 49, so I feel like I've lived a whole lifetime, right? There's so much experience in my life. So age has never been a thing like, oh my god, I'm getting old. Oh my god, I got white hair. Like, it's never been a thing. It's not something I'm freaking out about. It's not something I'm not like in the mirror looking to see if I have any crow's feet. You know, it's again, not my thing. So maybe I'm just one of the lucky ones. Maybe I'm just an optimist. So I just think it's super funny that this entire month I've had people everywhere. Like, I get ID'd for alcohol. I got ID the other day because I was buying, um, what are they called? Um, I forgot what it's called. Whatever. It was for a celebration. Somebody was having a baby, and I went to buy it for fun because I don't smoke. But the point is And I got ID for that, and I thought it was super funny. And then when people look at my ID and they see it, they're like, what the hell? When me and my daughter went to the Alice event that we did for her, if you're on my social media, you saw we all got ID'd. And I thought it was super funny because I went with my kids. And the guy's like freaking out when he saw that I was born in 1975. And he's like, holy shit. Like, it was just funny. And because at the end of the night, we ended all drinking together, even with the guy from that ID'd us in the beginning. And we were just like giggling and laughing, and he was kind of flirting with me, and he was a kid. He didn't look a day over 30. And I was like, I'm not like joking with him, like, do you know my age? He goes, I know your age. I was the one that ID'd you. So it's just like affirmations, things that kind of confirm that I am doing a good job because I'm spiritually taking care of myself, you know. And I think it's super funny because, and again, here I go after the 20-minute mark. A lot of people spend a lot of money on beauty stuff. Like they will buy oil of Olay, regenerating, and Spirit has always expressed to me that that stuff is not good for you. And you could like not listen to me. I always say take everything with a grain of salt. What's for me is not for you. We all have different skin tones. I've always used like lotions and stuff that I connect with. A lot of cocoa butter, a lot of vitamin E, just like things that connect with me, you know? And even my BFF, who looks radiant, like her body is kick ass. If you look at her face and my face, I don't have the wrinkles that she has. And she does a lot of work because she's a doctor. Anywho, the point is that you want to write affirmations around your picture that make you happy. Maybe you have a beautiful face. Maybe it's your hair. All of that has to do with health and fitness because your health, your vitamins, you know. Maybe you enjoy walking, so you could write, I love walking. I love my Peloton machine. Whatever it is that brings you happiness. And I feel like once you start adding those affirmations, you're going to want to add more. So keep your fitness. So what you're going to do is put a picture of yourself. Because a lot of people, when they create these vision scriptings, which is what I do in my vision scripting board journal, is they'll put a picture of a hot girl or a muscular guy. But that's not you. Unless if you want that, then get the picture of this person that you want to ideally transform into, but put your face on it, because the whole point is that you want to magnetize this that you are wanting in your life. It has to be you, because it's your vibration and your energy that you're shifting. It's through your reality that you are identifying and co-creating this new lifestyle. Again, with the spirituality, if you are wanting to pray more, meditate more, do more yoga, do more classes, put a picture of yourself with what defines your spirituality. For example, my spirituality would probably be me meditating, me writing my books, like things like that. So I put probably a picture of me like holding my scripting books and stuff like that. So this is going to be a fun project because in our first live Zoom, I want you to bring yours. And you don't have to share, okay? Sharing is up to you. But I want you to do this for yourself so you can compare and contrast with the ones that do want to share. Now, you know me. I don't hide anything. I'm an open book. So I will be sharing, but this is a fun way, a creative way for us to manifest together. And what we're going to be doing during that class is giving ourselves affirmations. Now, I'm also going to be adding something really, really fun that Spirit shared with me that I created many, many months ago. And I just really haven't been promoting it the way I should have. And I feel like this is going to be a great way because it's all about self-love. Creating our lifestyle is all about you loving yourself enough to put yourself in first place and magnetize, amplify, and synchronize so things that you desire flow into your life. So instead of you chasing the man or chasing the lover or chasing the money, all of that comes to you. So this is so, so important. And another thing that I want you to do is I want you to set your intention so you could take my language of money class. Now that class is a little bit pricey, but it is going to help just for those that are wanting to manifest money. If you are doing great with that, don't even worry about it. But if you're enjoying this and you want to go on to the next thing, you want to add a little something, add that to your manifestations, especially that yesterday we did finances and career. These are little things that you could add, and Spirit loves to share with us synchronicities and manifestations. I will see you on the next day. Namaste.